is cleansing so important? So many of you guys have been asking me that, so I decided I'm gonna make a special video just for you to answer your questions. The reason that cleansing is so important is because throughout our daily lives, this is just a couple of quick examples, and then you'll get the idea why cleansing is so important. Throughout our daily lives, we tend to create our own negative energies around us, either at school, at work, family, friends, whatever the case is. Of course, life isn't perfect for anybody, so we do tend to get aggravated sometimes. We do tend to get upset. We do tend to lash out sometimes, and we create even depression. A lot of my clients contact me because they have depression, and then once I cleanse them, that dark cloud is lifted off them, and they feel a lot better. They can actually see the light at the end of the tunnel. Cleansing is really important, and there's many different ways. I'm going to tell you guys only a couple of ways how you guys can cleanse yourself, depending on how serious your case is and what is going on, depending if you have some kind of black magic spell on you or not. So cleansing is really important because once you cleanse yourself and you clear yourself from all that negative energy that you created around you, or have most likely absorb someone else's negative energy, especially those who are spiritual, you know what I'm talking about. If you are dealing with somebody that is negative, you tend to come home and bring that negative energy from that person home into your house and with you, and it stays with you. So once you cleanse it, you get rid of that negative energy, because you don't need to feel someone else's negative energy around you. Then you start feeling other people's negativity, how they feel, their thoughts, you don't need all that. Life is stressful enough for many of us, and so therefore when you keep yourself cleansed, you feel lighter. Positive things start coming towards you. Those doors of opportunity that are supposed to open for you will open for you and stay open as long as you stay cleansed. How often can you stay cleansed? Well, again, it depends. Some people like to cleanse themselves once a week, once every other week, once a month, once every 3 months. However often that you feel comfortable cleansing. If you feel some kind of an aggravation, especially when you feel like it's not yours, you don't know where it came from, go ahead and cleanse yourself. You will start feeling better. Unless there's some kind of a dark black magic spell on you. Once that spell is broken and you're cleansed, then you will start feeling better. But as long as you have some kind of black magic spell, hexes, curses, voodoo, witchcraft, all that good stuff, you can cleanse as much as you want. You will feel a little bit lighter, but not as much, and those doors of opportunity are going to stay closed until all the spells are broken, and then you will feel so much better after you cleanse. I do the first cleansing, and then I let you guys know. It depends again how often you want to cleanse. I'll let you guys know what to use in order to cleanse yourselves. Sometimes people tend to use or want to use or choose to use bath bombs, sea salt. I know I said bath bombs. Some people think that bath bombs are, for cleansing. But if you're using bath bombs, you can actually add a little bit of sea salt with it, and that'll help the cleansing process. So sometimes people cleanse themselves taking a bath. Sometimes you can use, I know a lot of people say sage, and you guys contact me telling me, Monica, well, I cleanse myself with sage, but it's not working. There's 2 reasons why it's not working. Number 1, it could be that you have such dark energy around you that not just sage alone is going to help cleanse you. So you're gonna have to use sage and something else with it, and I'll get into that in a second. Or you might have some kind of a black magic spell on you, so no matter how much you cleanse, you don't feel the effects of it, because this heaviness won't go away. Once the black magic is broken, you cleanse yourself, the heaviness go away, you get to breathe again, and you get to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Now, when it comes to what to use in order to cleanse yourself and to cleanse your home and to keep yourself cleansed, there's so many different tools out there that you can use. Again, if your situation is a little bit heavier and darker than somebody else's, then you can actually use sandalwood with sage, or you can use sage with dragon's blood. There's another one called opium that I found out. No, it's not the drug. Don't get too happy, some of you. We stay away from that kind of stuff. but there is actually an incense called that. Sandalwood is actually really good for saging too. Plus it smells really good. I like that earthy smell. Lavender. See, this is something about lavender that's kind of tricky. If you use it by itself to keep your house cleansed after you cleanse your home, then yes, that's going to work. It's going to keep the positive in and the negative out. But if you just want a lot of, and this is why I'm telling you guys, because a lot of people have asked me, lavender doesn't just cleanse you, and it doesn't do its job on its own. You have to mix it with sage, or you can mix it with dragon's blood. Now if you mix sage and dragon's blood together, oh my goodness, it becomes 10 times more powerful. And instead of having to sage yourself maybe 3 times a week in order to keep that positive energy going around you, you could do it once a week if you use sage and dragon's blood together. So again, I can't stress this enough. Keeping yourself cleansed, keeping the positive energy going, and then when you're positive, you tend to attract others that are positive like you. When you're negative, you tend to attract negative that are like others that are like you. So it just depends how you keep yourself. Does it make sense? Don't let too many things get to you, because when you do that, and I know, some of you guys are saying, Monica, it's easier said than done. I do understand that, and that's why I'm making this video of cleansing. There are many opportunities out there that could help you. So many other resources that can help you with the cleansing and all this other good stuff, and you could just ask me and I'll let you know. Again, just depending on your situation, of how serious or how dark your situation is, and how much cleansing you need. But it is really, really important to try to keep positive as much as you can. The minute you become negative, you cleanse yourself, because you don't want to consume yourself in that negative energy and that darkness. Then you're going to have this dark cloud above you, and it's just going to consume you, and then you're going to feel like you're going crazy. So make sure you cleanse. That's all I gotta say. Make sure you cleanse. Make sure you even myself. So I cleanse a little bit more than what a normal person would cleanse, because of the work I do, because of the heavy cases I take on, because of the haunted locations I go to do my paranormal investigations, because of the shows, because of the readings. See, even myself, every time I do a reading, I cleanse myself right afterwards, because I don't want so-and-so's negative energy of what is going on with them to attach to me and to affect me. So I always cleanse myself every time I do a reading or finish a case, and that's why I say I cleanse you guys, because I want to make sure that not only is my job done, but you actually feel the effects of it, and you start feeling better. Every single one of my clients have come back to me and told me after I'm done with the case, they could see it, they can feel the changes towards positive when I'm done in the end with their case. Because not only do I break the spells, but I also do a final cleansing and a blocking on them. Don't worry about the blocking part. I'm not going to confuse it with that. That's what I do. That's my job. So let me do my job. But the cleansing is really easy, and you can definitely do that. The only time the cleansing won't work is if you have a dark negative attachment. And what happens is you can actually make them angrier, and to where activities will start increasing the more you try to cleanse. That's why it's important to make sure that you don't have any attachments, that you don't have any more spells on you. Once all those are gone and broken, then the cleansing part will work, and then you'll start feeling the effects of it. Don't let anybody else tell you different. I've been doing this for 17 years, longer than 17 years, but 17 years with the public, and it's been working for me all my life. I'm a living proof right here. No matter what happens, no matter how many times people try to kick you down, you get back up, you do the cleansing, and you don't let them bother you. But again, if you feel like you have some kind of a black magic spell on you, if you want a spiritual reading or a psychic reading, or you feel you just want to look into it just to make sure that somebody didn't put something on you, or to make sure that you don't have an attachment, contact me, monicaspiritqueen.com, on my website. Make sure you put your phone number, 1 or 2 sentences of what is going on, and I will contact you, and we'll start you off with the reading. And then once we find out what's going on with you, I will take your case on. We'll go ahead and break everything, get rid of everything that's dark and negative and all these black magic crap. And then I'll go ahead and cleanse you guys, and I will let you know what you have to do in order to keep the positive going in your life as far as cleansing goes. But I love you guys. I gotta get going. I hope this helps. Contact me. Even if you want a regular cleansing, I do regular cleansing once a week, once every other week, however often I feel like that you need a cleansing, or it's up to you. If you guys want to do that, I do weekly retainers as well, so you can retain me weekly and I could cleanse you weekly. And that's one less thing you have to worry about, the spiritual side. Let Monica worry about it. Let me do all the hard work, and you guys enjoy life and not even have to think about cleansing if you want it that way. If not, then you're more than welcome to do it yourself. All right, I love you guys. I gotta get going, but I will see you later. Take care.